Example 5 looks like it came straight off the AP exam. I mean, it really does. It says find the equation of the tangent line to x equals -1 if h of x equals.
Thank you and have a great afternoon.
Find the equation of the tangent line to x equals -1 if h of x equals 3 times f of g of x. The tangent line at x equals -1 to tangent line of or to h of x. We're missing some words here, and it's a little weird thing. Okay, all right. So if h of x is equal to that, yeah, that's what we need to do. We're finding the tangent line to this graph when x equals -1. All right. So what do I need then? Well, I need y minus y1 equals slope, right? And then x minus x1, which will be x plus 1. Okay, so I need to know what the function value is when x is 1. I need to know what the slope is when x is 1. And so, well, we'll do that in a minute. H of 1 won't be so bad. So h of 1 is going to be 3 times f of g of 1. Okay, but the good news is they told me what g of 1 is. They better. G of 1 is -1. No, we're doing -1. H of -1. Dadgummit. Sorry, -1, -1, -1. Sorry. So G of -1, we are told is -1. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So then this will be 3 times f of -1. So 3 times f of -1, and f of -1 is -2. All right. So this is -2. So this is -6. Okay. So right away I can say x minus -6. Okay, cool. Then here we go. H prime of x is going to equal constant multiple 3 f prime copy chain rule. Okay, so that means that h prime of -1, this is our slope of this line that we're trying to find, will equal 3 times f prime of g of -1 times g prime of -1. Okay, so this is 3 times f prime g of -1 was -1. Okay, g prime of -1 is 2. Okay, and then so this gives me 6 times f prime of -1, which is 4. F prime of -1, yeah. So that is 24. Okay, so this will equal 24 and then x plus 1. Woo! All right. That one was involved. We got some issues with the way the question was asked, but it was asking for the tangent line to h when x is -1. That's what it meant to do. And as long as I didn't make any mistakes, which Lord knows could happen, y'all double check me on that and make sure that I'm okay. All right. And then on B, it says the new function, j of x is equal to a composition in times h cosine x, and we want to find j prime. All right, well, here we go then. It's a product along with a chain rule. I might have said quotient, chain rule. So j prime of x is equal first times derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first, which is the definition of chain rule. Okay, and then, so if I'm going to find j prime of 0, j prime of 0 is going to be, we got a lot of substituting to do here. So I've got f of g of 0. We'll do that in a second. And then the sine of 0, which is 0. So that's, oh gosh, that's all gone then. So times 0. All right, plus cosine 0, which is 1. And then I've got f prime of g of 0 times g prime of 0. Okay, so all that went away, so that's kind of cool. And then we just have to look up some stuff. So I've got f prime of g of 0, so f prime and g of 0, g of 0 is 2. So that'll be f prime of 2. And then g prime of 0, g prime of 0 is negative 3. So times negative 3. And then f prime of 2 is negative 2. So this will be negative 2 times negative 3. And our answer is 6. Woo-wee! All right, so that is example 5.